So, as you can see, there's a lot of old-looking buildings here.
Al cristal de la
Are by the Zocalo, and behind me is Templo Mayor, which these are ancient ruins from the pre-Hispanic time. A lot of old buildings here. It's really nice because I imagine this is what maybe Europe is like these kind of buildings. The architecture is very nice, very old. You kind of, it's like how Morelia has like that feeling where like you're in the past, kind of like in the centro. Here is kind of similar to that, but there's just more buildings, I think, and much more crowded. So beautiful. Look at that building over there. This is a no drone zone. I don't know if they'll let us in there. How do we get in there? Disculpe. Podemos. Entrada. See? That way. Oh, it's over there, the entrance. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gracias.
Gracias. What'd you say to him?
I said, can we? I pointed down. And he said the entrance is over there.
Wouldn't it be okay to say, can we go?
Podemos ir?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know. I pointed down because that's what I was trying to say. Like get in. I guess. I guess maybe. I don't know. It's just so beautiful here. It's like I'm hundreds of years in the past.
Look, there's the entrance.
Oh. It's 100% smoke-free zone.
Not to him.
No. I mean, there's literally a... Hola. Buenas tardes. He's nice.
¿Abierto?
El museo sí está abierto, el costo es de 90 pesos.
90 pesos.
Okay.
Okay, gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Let me ask. Hola. Oh, this backpack. Don't bring your backpack. Hola.
Hola.
Dos.
Sí. Gracias.
180.
Filmation, 50 pesos.
Yeah, for the camera. More. Okay.
When you phone the photos, it's free.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Si quieres usar la cámara, 50 pesos.
Okay. Gracias.
230 with the camera. Gracias.
Gracias. Tu inglés es muy bien. Hola.
Huh? Oh.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Muchas gracias.
Okay. Templo Mayor is one of the main temples of Tenochtitlan, the former capital of the Aztec Empire. It was built sometime after 1325 CE and dedicated to two Aztec deities, Huitzilopochtli, the god of war, and Tlaloc, the god of rain and agriculture. So it was built sometime after 1325 CE. In 1521 CE, the Spanish destroyed Templo Mayor to make way for a new cathedral. The ruins were buried and largely forgotten until their rediscovery in the 1970s. According to the World History Encyclopedia,
¿Cuál?
the Templo Mayor, a great temple, dominated the central sacred precinct of the Aztec capital Tenochtitlan. So, the twin temples were dedicated to the war god and the rain god. It was also the scene of state occasions such as coronations and the place of countless human sacrifices where the blood of the victims were thought to feed and appease the two great gods to whom it was dedicated. The location was chosen with purpose, as the temple was a stone improvement on the original shrine the first settlers of Tenochtitlan had built in honor of Huitzilopochtli, the Aztec founding legend. The Templo Mayor was the most important structure at the center of a large sacred precinct measuring 1,200 feet on each side and surrounded by a wall, which, because of its snake relief carvings was known as the Serpent Wall. The precinct may have contained as many as 78 different structures, with the Templo Mayor by far the tallest and must have dominated the city skyline. The temple was actually a 180-foot high pyramid platform with 4 tiers and 2 flights of steps on the western side, leading to a summit with 2 twin temples or shrines, the whole structure being faced with lime plaster and brightly painted. It's kind of creepy to think that they were doing like human sacrifices here, and thinking that the blood was appeasing their gods. It's kind of like a weird feeling. The temple on the north side, painted with blue stripes, was dedicated to Tlaloc and marked the summer solstice, symbolic of the wet season, while Huitzilopochtli's south side shrine, painted red, marked the winter solstice, symbolic of the dry season and a time for warfare. Within each shrine was a wooden statue of the god. Tlaloc was seen as both a giver of essential rain and a frequent harsh environment, but also as a destructive force when he set storms, floods, and droughts. Double reason then for the Aztecs to do all they could to keep this fickle deity in a good mood. Huitzilopochtli was the supreme Aztec god and considered the god of the sun, war, gold, rulers, and he was patron of Tenochtitlan. For the Aztecs, the best way to gain favor with the two powerful gods was to honor them with a suitably impressive temple monument and to regularly offer sacrifices to satiate their lusty appetites and perpetuate the harmony between gods and humanity. Further, sacrifices were considered as due payment for the sacrifices the gods had themselves made when they created the world. These offerings could take the form of food, flowers, and precious goods. Shells and coral, for example, have been excavated from Tlaloc's shrine. But also, at key times of the calendar especially, blood. The sacrifice of animals and non-fatal bloodletting amongst the priestly class were common practices, but the Aztecs have now become infamous for their most dramatic and important choice of offering human sacrifice.